Ada beberapa pengertian atau kepercayaan dari kita orang Indonesia bahwa semakin dini anak itu masuk ke dunia pendidikan atau ke sekolah, institusi sekolah, maka semakin sukseslah anak itu, semakin besarlah jaminan untuk anak itu sukses di masa depan. Nah, kali ini mari kita akan dengarkan pandangan dari Mr. Allan Schneitz, salah satu founder dari PT Cahaya Utara Indonesia, yang juga beliau adalah salah satu penggagas gerakan Dream School di Finlandia yang membawa perubahan di pendidikan Finlandia, terutama di bidang komputerisasi atau penggunaan teknologi di pendidikan di Finlandia. Mr. Allan bisa jelaskan sedikit tentang pandangan kita atau beberapa pandangan umum yang terjadi bahwa anak cepat sekolah, cepat masuk sekolah, semakin dini usia mereka masuk ke sekolah, maka semakin baguslah atau semakin cemerlanglah masa depan mereka. Bagaimana praktek batasan usia sekolah itu terjadi atau dianjurkan di pendidikan di Finlandia dan mengapa itu dipakai di sana?
Yeah, this is very often topic that amazes people that in Finland we believe that kids should start their school like school when they are seven years, not earlier. Before that, we really strongly believe that there's so many other factors that they need to concentrate on in development that we let them find through curiosity things that really helps them to become better human beings, and then the school knowledge can wait until 7 years. So before 7 years, we believe that the play is the most important work of the child, and also we have a very strong philosophy that the childhood is something that should not be stolen from the kids by exposing them with the school-like environment before they are ready for that. So actually, there's a very common sense behind it, and of course, research showing that. I can take a very good example from my close, from my near family, my own child Emil, when he was 5.5 years old, and we had a chance maybe to put him already to a very school-like environment. I was looking at my child and realizing that the only thing he is interested at that point is just play. All his ideas were around the playing. All his dreams were about with somebody. So he apparently was not really ready to go to school yet. And when he was half year later, he was a little bit after 6. So suddenly he started to have an interest for letters, to math. He loves to read, he loves to calculate things like very complex ones. Like let's say that he can calculate over 200 in 3 different languages just because he's excited about it. That's just because he's interested about it. He was playing a video game that is developed in Finland to help kids to read. And if you do it regularly half a year, they promise that if the child is ready, they can do it. And that was the time when 5.5, I tried him to play that game and he was not interested, but when he was 6, suddenly he was really into it. So you can really feel when the child is getting ready, and according to the science, it is something between 6 to 8 years. Sometimes we have exceptional kids that love already 5 years old to learn something, and we don't stop them. We don't stop them to learn about. But definitely, like sometimes we have a kid that when they come to school, they are not ready until the 2nd year. But that's okay also. Like you when you go to school in Finland, we have a soft landing. to make sure that everyone is on board. Because when you're 8 years old, then you become school ready automatically, unless you have really big troubles of learning. So it's kind of listening the child. I think that's the reason why we have chosen the 7 years. And I know that the regulation nowadays is that Indonesia is trying to follow this path. Maybe the parents are not yet ready, but definitely your government is ready already to accept this as a baseline. Maybe last thing to add to this one is that if you're asking, okay, can you get what you said, that can you become a better learner than later on? If you start early, you finish earlier. And Finnish kids, they might be, when they are 5, 6, or 7, they might be in the cognitive knowledge. They might be behind kids everywhere else in the world. But we often we catch them up latest on the 3rd grade, and apparently because they were allowed to be kids earlier, there's a lot of evidence, scientific evidence, that our kids, they don't only reach the knowledge of the other kids, but they actually overtake it around the 3rd grade.
Oke, terima kasih Mr. Allan. Teman-teman, kita tahu bareng bahwa di Finlandia ternyata ada suatu keunikan. Mereka memberikan hak bermain kepada anak-anak di usia dini, sampai mereka kira-kira siap untuk masuk ke dunia pendidikan usia 6-7 tahun. Cukup berbeda dengan apa yang terjadi di Indonesia ya. Mudah-mudahan jawaban atau gambaran dari kita ini, video vlog kali ini tuh bisa memberikan gambaran tentang best practice dalam dunia pendidikan. Selebihnya saya kembalikan kepada teman-teman untuk bisa menelaah lebih lanjut apakah ini layak atau bisa untuk kita kerjakan bagi pendidikan di Indonesia. Tetap ikuti vlog kita terus karena ada begitu banyak topik. Ini masih akan berlanjut, ada beberapa topik lagi masih kita akan bahas. Dan jangan lupa ikutin kita punya sosial media dan tinggalkan komen atau catatan khusus gitu kalau misalnya ada pertanyaan-pertanyaan, kita akan coba jawab semampu kita. Tidak cuma saya, mungkin juga ada Mr. Allan nanti akan bantu menjawabnya supaya kita bisa mendapatkan gambaran lebih bagus lagi tentang apa dan bagaimana pendidikan yang berkualitas itu.